Good morning, everyone. I am getting ready to have a terrific day. Today, I decided that I was going to get in a home workout, a weightlifting home workout. So you can see I have my little gym set up here. I have my yoga ball, my 10-pound dumbbells. I know many of you have stationary bikes, treadmills at home, which are great to get in your cardio, but I also think it's wonderful to have some weightlifting equipment available. And I'll tell you why. The topic of today's video is why you need to lift over the age of 50. Yes, over the age of 50. Now, of course, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be lifting under the age of 50 by any means. It means that weight training is even more important over the age of 50. For those of you who don't know, I am 55, shortly turning 56, and I have been weight training since I was 18 years old. And the reason I started doing that is I used to teach aerobics. Yes, back in the 80s, I was an aerobic instructor, and I overheard my manager at the gym I worked at saying, if you weight lift, it's the fountain of youth. Of course, I had to hear that, I had to listen, and I started to think about it and learn why weightlifting is so important. So today I'm going to get into why that is the case, and of course, there are certain things to take into consideration as you age, so you do have to scale back, be a little bit more conscious of what your body's telling you, but there are so many benefits of weightlifting over the age of 50. Weightlifting has always been a part of my fitness routine, even from a young age. I was a professional ballerina in my youth, and I took my exercise to the next level by learning how to weight train, using the proper form and technique. I found it to be such a great exercise, not just physically, but also mentally. I absolutely love it, and I encourage everyone else to give it a try. So before I get into the many benefits of lifting over the age of 50, I wanted to share a personal story which has helped me realize even more so why that's important. So as I am 55 now, I do admit that I have not the same amount of energy, and I find it much more difficult to recover after a workout. I'm not happy about that, and I try to work out to the same level of intensity, but it doesn't always happen. So recently I've been incorporating Timeline, powered by MitoPure, into my daily routine. I cannot even tell you what a game changer it has been. It's become a non-negotiable. I take 2 of these little red gel caps every day, and it has made a significant difference in my energy levels, recovery, and just overall sense of well-being. So the key to optimal health is making sure that everything in our body is working optimally. Our skin, our immune system, our brain, our muscles, and we need to make sure that we have enough energy to power them. But as we age, the mitochondria in our body gets used up and damaged. And that's why we start to have muscle weakness, fatigue, lethargy, and that's why MitoPure comes into play. It recycles our mitochondria into stronger, healthy ones, leading to improved muscle strength, more energy, and better looking skin. It was developed by MDs and PhDs, and it's backed by 15 years of research. So that's pretty solid to me. And in just 4 months of taking Timeline, you're gonna feel better, you're gonna have increased muscle strength and better recovery, which for me at my age is a game changer, and I absolutely love it, and I couldn't speak more highly about my experiences with it. Timeline, powered by MitoPure, is the first and only soft gel to contain a precise dose of clinically tested urolithin A. MitoPure helps activate the natural processes your body uses to renew the energy generators inside your cells, your mitochondria, and as a result, boost cellular health and muscle strength. I'm going to put a link in my description. You can click on that link. You can use my code Janine10 for 10% off your order. If you have any questions, let me know. I'd love for you to learn more about it. Okay, so now let's get into the specific benefits of lifting over the age of 50. So the most common benefits, which many people have probably heard about, is that muscle burns calories faster than fat. So the more muscle you have, the more calories you are burning even at rest. And this applies for any age. So as you can imagine, when you get older, your metabolism slows down. If you do not have the muscle mass to keep up with your metabolism, guess what? You will not burn as many calories and you will tend to gain weight. That's one of the reasons why we see people generally over the age of 40 that start to put on some weight around the midsection. Piggybacking on that idea is the fact that lifting weights can help manage insulin levels, and that can regulate your blood sugar levels and improve your metabolic health. So many of you have been hearing the buzzword metabolic health. It's out there, there's lots of information on it. It's not a new finding, but it's something that has become more mainstream now. And metabolic health is a very high predictor of so many things, including our predisposition to certain diseases. So making sure as we get older that we have strong metabolic health is key. And by the way, I will be making another video on metabolic health shortly, and I would love for you guys to watch it because it's such an important topic. So that is the first and foremost advantage, and one that I strongly encourage people to think about, because who wants to gain weight around your midsection? Definitely not fun. The next benefit of lifting weights over the age of 50 is helping with bone health. So as you know, osteoporosis, especially in women over a certain age, is very, very predominant. When we lift weights, we are actually strengthening our bones. So that may not really seem very intuitive, but it is. Think about once you're putting muscle on your body, you are furthering your bone strength, and eventually over time, you are less likely to be subject to osteoporosis. It will definitely help. I'm not saying these are things that will immediately make those issues go away, but it's definitely a step in the right direction. Talking about bone health, let's discuss balance and coordination. So we have all seen those videos where older people fall. That's not fun. Nobody wants to be in that position. And we need to make sure that we're doing the right things so that we're not in that position ourselves. So balance and coordination, when you're lifting weights, you're improving that as you get older. You will be more active, you'll have better balance, better coordination, and less prone to injuries. I hope all these things are making sense to you. Again, they may seem very common sense, but we don't really take time to think about them, especially when it comes to weight training. So the last benefit I want to mention is all about heart health. And we know cardio, everybody talks about cardio, do cardio, it's good for your heart. But if you're doing the right kind of weight training and you're moving and you're doing functional weight training, I'm not talking about getting on a bench press and benching 200 pounds. I'm talking about my 10-pound dumbbells right here. They're manageable at the age of 55, and I am going to be getting in a good cardio workout while I'm also strengthening my muscles. And that will obviously help regulate blood pressure and cholesterol levels. So I hope that you found the video helpful. If you have any other benefits or just want to share why you love lifting, please drop them in the comments. I love hearing from all of you, and I love when everybody shares. Again, I've been lifting weights since the age of 18. My workout has changed over the years. There were times where I did a traditional bodybuilding workout. Many of you know I competed in some figure competitions and I lifted a little heavier. But now that I'm older, I have changed into more functional training. I like to do some calisthenics, and it has been a consistent in my life. I do also want to mention that aside from the aesthetic and health benefits of weightlifting, for me, lifting weights has really had a huge mental benefit. I cannot even tell you how many times I am stressed out, whatever it is, over work, a family situation. I go to the gym, I lift, I get in my zone, and I feel like a different person. So I'm a huge advocate of physical fitness for mental health as well. I hope you guys have a great day. Please make sure to share the video if there's someone out there you feel would benefit from the information. And I will see you all soon. Get in a good workout.